Have I told you lately that I love you? Shall I tell you once again? Somehow. This is awkward. Let's just get the review, shall we? Woo! Round 2 of these sort of reviews. This time, MLPFIM Season 4, Episode 3. Wow, it's kinda long. Same rules apply. 25% scripted, 1/3 review, 2/3 tangent, and this time, I'm not a medieval expert. And no spoiler warnings, because, come on. So, Mania. I see what you did there, clever. A good old slice of life episode, following the oddly specific adventures of the main 6. Applejack and Rainbow Dash having a staring contest with bees. That is an awesome way to open up the episode, and up the ante, but the tension is quickly removed since they are wearing beekeeper suits. Kinda anticlimactic, although is there really that little to do in their day? Seriously, Rainbow Dash has the weather to do, and Applejack has lots of farm work as we've previously seen, and I wonder what Pinky's job is. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Not sure if I feel bad for the beekeeper pony though. Haven't seen that many honey mentions or bee houses around Ponyville, or Canterlot for that matter. That's probably the highlight of his week, is this one staring contest. And Rarity, so devoted to the fabric designs that she would endanger Fluttershy and Angel's life in her quest for fashion and inspiration. Or is it Fluttershy that's doing more of the endangering than Rarity is? But Fluttershy is not pleased, and that is so cute. She's angry, but I cannot take it seriously. In the end, not much to say about the episode's, plot, I guess? It mostly consists of inconsequential random antics, although, to be fair, they are quite funny. And Fluttershy steals the whole show. Seriously, good on you, Andrea Libman. The random antics do lead to something I thought was actually pretty cool, and an interesting question, I suppose. This armor. Well, rather the armor sets. Think about it, the guard's armor we've seen so far has been more open and, well, exposed. Not quite efficient, although I guess that is the point. Most armor in the late 18th century was, well, decorative armor, and indeed most of it was more because of a series of rank, but still. Practical armor does need some chainmail, guys. This new armor, well, old armor, I guess, seems to be more enclosed and efficient. It covers more than the male armor did, but for a smaller body. I'd imagine a female pony or a very thin male, at least in the MLP universe. But since there's not really many thin, lanky males in the universe, we're just gonna go with the females. I imagine, at least, that most of them were female shaped, because look at this, the muzzle, and the way the torso, well, the body part is kind of bent over there. And so I ask, what was the ratio of males to females before? There are already more females now than males ever were. Look at this. Look at this! Where's the guys? Okay, it's like maybe 1, 2? So how many females were around during the time of Celestia and Luna's youth? The castle was in their pre-princess years, right? And they're like 1,000 years old? So was the majority of the military then made up of females? And how many more were in the towns? Perhaps that's why there's mostly male guards now, as the previously female majority of the military were either killed or perhaps retired if they lived long enough. And judging by the threats of Equestria not being around, well, I'd imagine that there's not that many threats, so retirement's probably a thing. When all the females ran out in the armed forces, time for the males to step in, which is probably also why there's that many guys. But the armors themselves now, most soldiers would wear chainmail or leather most of the time, and maybe a couple armor plates now and again, but not a full suit. Was this armor hall proof that there was another inner circle within Canterlot's royalty? An inner circle of warriors, powerful warriors, a council of warriors that would dictate a certain amount of control over the force of the military? The same role as the main 6 would have in defending Equestria. That'd be really cool. Like Jason and the Argonauts, or ponies? Ponynauts? Didn't read the original one though. And speaking of books, those books on the shelf Twilight, you wouldn't be able to read them even with magic. The books are, well, ancient. They're from too long ago to be in good condition even with magic, and look at the hooves! You can't handle, or hoofle, I guess, is that a word? 1,000-year-old books and not expect to damage them or let them crumble entirely. That is if my Time Machine movie references are correct. Anyway, that's my rant. Wow, that was kind of more random than last time. But I actually had a plan this time. Well, technically it was a 50% scripted, I guess. New high score! Thanks for your time, have a good day, and here's to the next episode. See ya!